going?
To Florida.
How far is the trip?
I can't remember.
It's 15 hours.
Look at all that stuff I got. Okay, I did not get my baby.
That's your baby?
All
All right. We got a cooler for drinks. We got snacks. We are on our way. Right?
Oh, my baby wants to say something to the videos.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Rosie.
What's her name?
Rosie, I'm Rosie.
Hi, Rosie. I hope you're ready for a long ride because we're on our way to Florida. And where are we going to go in Florida?
We're gonna go in Florida to Legoland.
We have hit our first traffic jam, which is 14 minutes long. How do you feel about that, Daddy?
I'm about to jump on the shoulder. I'll pass over this.
My gosh. Okay, we are just under 8 hours left, and my sweet, sweet husband has been driving the entire way. It was initially 16 hours, I was wrong.
Excuse me, I had several burps.
It's carbonated, okay. All right, so Daddy is about to pull over so he can...
Sleep. I'm about to go to sleep, bro.
I got my cue ready, all my podcasts that I'm gonna watch or listen to while Eddie is sleeping and I'm driving. All right, family's first time to Waffle House. They have never been. I lived in Florida and Atlanta, so I know all about a Waffle House. We're about 4.5 hours outside of Florida. All right, family.
Hey guys, what do you like to get? I like to get waffles and bacon. Comment down below.
Okay guys, so this is the room at Legoland that we stayed in. And what I didn't tell you guys is that we were here to celebrate my nephew's 10th birthday. So that's why we chose Legoland, because it is one of his favorite things is Legos. So we all stayed in a room together. My sister and the birthday boy and my brother-in-law all stayed in this portion of the room, while me and Maier and Eddie stayed on the pull-out couch, which by the way was super comfortable. But the coolest thing is that the kids had these bunk beds, and they have their own like little separate room that they could play in or sleep in. And there was also a very fun treasure chest, or like a treasure find when you first come in. So there's clues where the kids can look around and try to find the treasure. And once they found the treasure, it was these super fun figurines that they got, Lego figurines, reading material and stuff. And then we were off to the creative workshop. And I have to say this was one of my most favorite things because the kids got to, first of all, be together and do something that Kaylin loves and my heir's learning to love, which is build a Lego. And the pieces were provided to us by the teacher of the class. We're a little bit jealous because the kids get to build. They're like doing a build Lego thing, and we did not sign ourselves up. So we just have to watch the kids.
Oh. Well, I'm used to being in the back of the class.
And as we hung out in the back of the class, the kids watched the teacher, and you can see up on that screen, she's showing them play by play how to build this little figurine that they get to keep. It's so fun. So breakfast the next morning was pretty good. It's one of those things where you pay one price per head, I'll include the price list, and you get as many of what they're offering as you want, so you can get seconds. What is that thing?
The extra slammer hammer.
The extra slammer hammer? Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do with it?
Don't hurt nobody.
Hey guys, we are walking to Legoland. It's our first day at the theme park, and then we'll probably go to the water park also. Come with us! What just happened right when we walked in the front door? What happened?
My tooth came out.
Look at that! Oh my goodness! Now I gotta hold on to it for the tooth fairy.
Yeah.
All right, and this was pretty cool to see. I am not a big Lego person, but seeing sets like these, that's Hey Hey from Moana, I love it. It's so cool, and all of it being made out of Lego is just awesome. Of course, my absolute favorite was the Titanic. Oh my gosh, is that the Titanic? That's exactly how I felt when I saw it. And it was so intricate in detail, just really, really cool. I looked up how much it is to buy this set. It's $680, and that's the thing about Legoland that I will say, is that a lot of it was stores wanting you to purchase sets like the ones that you just saw. There are some stations like this one where the kids can actually play with Legos, but a lot of the places are stores. Now this is one of my favorite attractions. This was called Miniland. And what I'm showing you here are just these incredible masterpieces. I mean, they're pretty big, and they're all made out of Legos. Now, I'm not sure if you could buy sets like this. This is really elaborate. But they had places like the Vegas Strip. They had, I think, Times Square. And I think they had the London Bridge somewhere in there, and a display dedicated to NASCAR, and a display dedicated to NASA. It was a really huge tented space, which is also awesome because you can get some much needed relief from the sun. And from what I'm told, they really are 100% made from Legos. Okay, so next up, guys, you could see that it was really overcast on this day, which made it a little bit easier of a day because the sun wasn't shining too brightly, but that also meant that we got some rain. A lot of the park shut down because it was thundering. We could still see some of the attractions like this one here. And fortunately, we had gotten through most of the day and most of the things that we wanted to see. So it wasn't too bad of a disappointment when some of the rides got shut down. Nice. And then here's this guy.
Wow! The land of make-believe! Day 2 on Legoland roller coaster and lazy rivers.
So this is the walk that you have to take in order to get over to the water park. And immediately when you walk in, there is the lazy river. That's one of my favorite things ever whenever I go anywhere. Who doesn't love a lazy river? So right when you walk kind of through the threshold, it looks like there's this play area for little kids, which is wonderful. It also looks like there is some eating and maybe a little bar. But we got right to it. Like I said, my favorite thing is the lazy river.
We ran around 100 times.
Then there is this. It's just kind of like a fun house, but it's all wet. And Meyer had a great time running around in there. There's water slides. I went down a water slide too. And the wave pool, which was kind of the second thing that we went into. And I always love a wave pool as well. Those are the three main attractions here. So you can leave the water park and then you can come back into the water park. So we left. You would think that this boat ride was on the water park, but it wasn't. We left and we did something like this boat situation that Meyer kind of had a hard time navigating. And then my friends, of course, my baby wants to do face paint. I mean, she begged to get this done, and we kind of told her it might not end well if you're going to the water park again. But she just really wanted it done. Obviously, she looks amazing, and she had fun with it for about 5 seconds before we got back to the water park, and it all came off. Now, this was my first time hearing about Ninjago. I don't really know a lot about Legos, which is something that I mentioned earlier, but we walked through. There's an obviously Asian style theme, and we didn't know if this was a ride or not, but it is. It's one of those rides where you get on and you sit and it kind of travels you through this 3D experience, which was fun. And it's interactive. That's why you see them making hand movements, because you can like throw discs at the bad guys. And plus, I was trying to film them. So you can see there's a score board here that I got very little on, and my husband seemed to have racked up the points here. Meyer. Okay, we finished day 2 at Legoland. What did you think of Legoland?
I liked it.
Yeah, was it fun?
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
The hotel and the rides and Miniland.
Miniland?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Miniland. All right, give me your best walk, superstar. Give me your best walk. Ooh, look at that good girl. Okay, guys, we went up and packed and got out of Legoland, and then went to my sister's house to spend the night. Watching my nephew and my husband play chess was so cute. All right, and we got up kind of early the next day and started the 16-hour drive home, but not before Eddie got himself something very particular that he'd been wanting the whole time. All right, we're on our way home, and we stopped in Georgia because my husband insisted that he get gator tails, which he's never had before, and I will not be trying, but this is where we came to.
My daddy requested that he wants me to try it with him, but I'm like, nope.
You're not gonna try the gator tails?
Nope. My daddy brought something good in here.
That is the gator tails, honey. You can try it now that it smells yummy?
Yeah.
It's all right. Not bad.
Are you gonna try it, Meyer? You like it?
That's much.
Really?
You said no, right?
I said yes.
Later, Gator.